Hello guys, my name is Alessia and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we continue watching The Big Bang Theory Season 8. So what happened in the previous episode is that Howard met his half-brother, and in the beginning he was like, oh my god, you're weird. what are you doing here? And then the second he asked about space, that's it. It's like we're real family. I'm gonna tell you everything about space and then show you some magic tricks. In the second episode, Penny and Leonard had an argument about Penny doing audition and potentially getting a part of the movie, and Leonard was like, well, you have got a good career now, you got a good job, good money, why would you want to go on audition? So yeah, they had full-on argument as always, so hopefully they're gonna resolve it. And yeah, we're gonna be happy and healthy. So I'm super excited to see what's gonna happen today. So let's talking, guys, let's get started.
Would you like to hear some songs I've rewritten to get children interested in the hard sciences?
Sure. Really?
Oh, sounds
I
interesting.
like music. I like science. I like making fun of Sheldon. Hit it.
There was a scientist who had a theory, and James Clerk Maxwell was his name. Oh, J-A-M-E-S-C-L-E-R-K space M-A-X-W-E-L-L. And James Clerk Maxwell was his name. Oh, who had a theory, and James Clerk Maxwell was his name.
Okay, hold on, Sheldon. Enough.
The itsy bitsy spider is not an insect at all, because it has 8 legs and 2 body parts. Do either of you know Beyonce? I'd love her to get behind it.
Just casually eat Beyonce. Like, can you please record this song for me?
Well, they're looking to include a message from Earth in case one of them is encountered by alien life.
Oh, when I encountered alien life, I discovered that the key thing was not to sit in its spot.
All right, you can't breathe our air without an inhaler. He's allergic to earth nuts, but I'm the alien.
Anyway, I'm among a handful of scientists that have been asked to submit a design proposal for the message and its delivery system.
Excellent.
That's
And I
cool.
was wondering if
Well
any
done.
of you would like to help me do it?
Are you kidding? Yes. What did you have in mind?
I'll tell you exactly what you should do. Avoid the presumption of the Terran sensory input paradigm.
Yeah, absolutely. You need a device capable of delivering information across a wide range of perceptual modalities.
The ideal interstellar lingua franca would be haptic.
Ooh, how about a 3D tactile communicator rig for cross-sensory transposition?
Exactly what I expected. 2 people forcing their ideas on me, and only 1 gentleman who could be bothered to ask me what my thoughts were. You two are out. Congratulations, Leonard. You're on the team.
My mommy raised a gentleman.
He just didn't have time to put his words in, probably.
I would have included the others, but you know exactly what would have happened. They would have taken over the project and bossed us around.
I get it.
What if
makes
both
them
of them
think
will
they're always in charge of
struggle to
everything?
do the thing,
alpha
and they
males.
would have to ask
What does that make us?
We could be second in
Sheldon and
charge.
Howard
Okay, that
to
sounds
help
good.
them?
Or we could be omegas. They get pushed around by the alphas and the betas.
Okay, that sounds like us.
There's no alphas here, and this is your project. You are in charge. How do you want to start?
I don't know. How do you want to start?
See, they're already struggling.
Should we call Sheldon and Howard?
No, we can do this by ourselves.
2 seconds
How do you
in.
want to start?
I don't know. How do you want to start?
Sheldon? Sheldon?
Look at his face.
I bet that started off as a joke, but by the 3rd one, you realized there was something strangely enjoyable about it.
Yeah, I kind of want to do it again.
I don't recommend it. You'll be doing it the rest of your life. Anyway, if you're looking for Leonard, he's with Kuthrapali.
No, I actually came to talk to you.
Ooh.
Nice. Here are some topics that interest me. Quantum mechanics, trains, flags.
No, it's about my acting career.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not on the list.
Bye.
How about
Thanks
we
for
split the
stopping by.
Okay, look, here's the thing. I like pharmaceutical sales. It's going great, but I have an audition for a movie, and if I get it, it could screw everything up.
I know exactly what you should do. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you.
Why? Is it a secret?
I'm attempting to turn over a new leaf. Earlier today, it was pointed out to me that I tend to force my ideas on people.
You're really not going to tell me?
Nope, that train has left the station. Now, we can play this one of 2 ways. You can say, trains, tell me more. Or you can just look at me like that and I'll start.
I am making molecular cocktails. This sphere is actually a cosmopolitan.
How do you drink it?
Just put it in your mouth and pop it like a zip.
I think I'll have a beer.
First, take a picture with me.
Why?
Well, Raj and I always talked about learning how to make cocktails like this together, so I taught myself, and I'm putting this on Instagram so he can see it and feel like a turd. Say cheese.
Is this about the space probe he's working on without you?
You betcha, the very one.
Aw,
But
jealous.
you're grown men. You guys don't have to do everything together.
I know. That's why I'm spending tonight with you.
Trying to hurt Raj's feelings.
With my honey bunch.
That's why I married
Thank
you.
you.
So, I have a dominant personality. We all know that.
I'm sorry, what do we know?
In social groupings, I just naturally wind up in charge.
Don't take this the wrong way, but how many of these little booze balls have you had?
You don't think
You're
I'm a
being
leader?
too brave.
I was kidding, of course you are.
Right. Couldn't change if I wanted to.
You better not change because I love who you are. Now, will you need help cleaning all this up when you're done, or can you do it all by yourself?
All by myself.
There's my big boss man.
So often on the front of the locomotive is a large iron wedge for clearing objects off the tracks. Now, while commonly known as a cow catcher, I prefer the more accurate cow exploder.
Okay, Sheldon, let me ask you a question. If I was at a train station and one train could take me to my current job and the other train could take me to an audition for a movie, which train should I get on?
Ooh, look at this plot
Are you
twist.
using trains to trick me into giving you advice?
Be smart.
All right then. Where you audition for the movie, but hold off on making a career decision until you have more information.
You're right. I'm worried about something that hasn't even happened yet.
Exactly.
You are a wise man.
Well, Penny, who's smarter? The wise man or the person who comes to him for advice?
Oh, I guess you're right. Maybe it is the person who asks.
No, it's the wise man.
I literally gave you the answer.
That's why he's called the wise man. You know how I know that? I'm the wise man. Just out of curiosity, why didn't you ask Leonard for advice about this?
Ugh, 'cause I already know what he'll say. Well, you shouldn't do it.
It's just like he's here.
It's also a problem because we don't even know if the aliens who find this can see. I mean, they might communicate in a totally different way than us.
Like when my dog is mad at me, she tells me by peeing in my slippers.
That's actually a valid example. I mean, animals do deliver messages through scent.
Bees talk to each other by dancing. Whales have their songs.
Yeah, Penny has about 20 different ways of rolling her eyes that each mean something different.
What it sounds like is what we want is a device that can deliver a message through not only sight but other senses as well. Ooh. We could make a video playing device that simultaneously translates the information into a tactile medium.
All we have to do is rig up a 3D communication system.
This is great.
You know what else it is?
What?
Exactly what Sheldon and Howard said.
Oh no!
Well, thank you for peeing in my slippers.
Eye of the tiger, it's the ear of the bat, it's the whiskers of the catfish and the walrus.
Not that your song isn't terrible, it is.
You didn't let me finish. And also regarding the bat, it has sonar.
Well done, Sheldon. Keep trying, keep trying. You'll get
Look,
there.
I know you guys are upset, but we've talked about it, and we think it'd be beneficial for you to be part of the project.
Well. Did you hear that, Sheldon?
I'm sorry, I was trying to think of what rhymes with nose of the aardvark.
We want you back on the project with us.
Well. Did you hear that, Howard?
But we
Yeah,
admit
he
it,
did.
The idea that you guys came up with was really good, and I'd love your help. Are you in?
Certainly.
Great. Now that
Yay!
we're all on the same page, let's get together tonight and work on it.
Get together tonight. Leonard, stop trying to control everything and give poor Raj a chance to come up with what we should do. Go ahead, Raj.
Okay, I think we should do it right now.
Tonight works better for me.
Okay.
Come on, Penny, you can do this.
Just an audition.
Yeah,
Why am I nervous? Maybe
nothing
it's a good thing.
else.
This feels right. Why did I ever give this up?
Oh my god.
I'm starting to remember.
When you talk, instead of bringing up a new idea, respect what was just said by building on it.
Building on that, we should order dinner.
How is that building on what he just said?
Building
Yeah,
on
your
what
brain
Sheldon
will work
said, I can go
harder
for China.
and give more good
Building
ideas
on what Leonard said,
when your
no
belly's
one built
full.
on what I said.
Building on that, there's a new build-your-own pizza place on Colorado.
Building on that, I'd like to remind you I'm lactose intolerant.
No, I saw the menu. They have soy cheese.
Bah, you didn't say building on, you're out.
That's Simon Says.
You're missing the point, Sheldon.
You're out and you're out, I win. Who wants pizza?
Penny?
Oh, hey.
Hey, I haven't seen you auditioning in a while.
Yeah, I got a job as a pharmaceutical sales rep.
You quit acting?
Kind of, but now I get to act like inflamed heart is only a mild side effect. Yeah, it's going okay, but I do miss this sometimes.
Really? Because I gotta tell you, I am so sick of the humiliation and being treated like a piece of meat. Wish me luck.
I hate it, but wish me luck.
I heard she's pushing 40 and everything's fake.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I started that rumor.
For some reason, I feel like
On the
Penny's
delivery
just
system for the
not gonna
message.
do it.
think we
She's
should
gonna be
show
like, I
what
think
things
I
look like.
grew it out. You know, the
Pioneer program, a drawing
realization.
of a naked
She
man
will
and
realize
woman on
and be like,
Yeah, I
okay,
never
have a
cared
great
for
job.
that.
I don't
It's
need it
after
on her
predator
own.
races,
That's
just
what
how
matters.
squishy we are.
Squeeze yourself.
Oh, don't be offended. You know, of the four of us, you have the most veal-like consistency.
Maybe there's a way to appear non-aggressive, but also be able to protect ourselves if necessary.
You want to send a passive-aggressive message out into the universe? It's ridiculous.
Oh, you mean passive-aggressive, like posting pictures of you and your wife eating cosmopolitan balls that you know belong in my mouth?
Perhaps Howard meant passive-aggressive, like asking our group to help on your project and then only choosing Leonard.
I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, but you two have strong personalities and always end up taking over.
What about when we went to Comic-Con and dressed like Jabba the Hutt? You got to be Jabba's head, and I got to be his fat slug butt.
We looked great.
You let a guy sit on me.
He was dressed as Princess Leia. It made a nice picture.
I'm just saying, sometimes Raj and I feel pushed aside.
Yeah, like when you took Sheldon to Texas and showed him all around NASA, you didn't even think to ask me and Leonard.
I should have asked you.
And if he does ask you, go. It's amazing.
You guys went to Skywalker Ranch without us.
Oh, I recommend that too. That's a magical experience.
Wait a minute, Sheldon spent a whole day with James Earl Jones and never told any of us.
Well, from Jabba's head to ice cream with Darth Vader, I'm having a heck of a ride. Look, clearly, good things happen when I'm in charge. Now, why don't you boys step aside, let me knock this project out?
Raj is in charge.
Leonard, who's really in charge? The person in charge, or those who put him in charge?
He's right. If you think about it, we're all in charge.
No, the guy in charge is in charge. Why is everyone so bad at these?
I mean, the whole experience reminded me about how much I hated that world. You know, the anxiety, the depression, the negativity. I don't want to feel those things. I want to sell drugs to people who feel those things.
I can't believe you got up and walked out of an audition for a
Yeah,
big movie.
see, that's what
I
I
did.
thought.
I mean, I walked in, read for the part, then stunk up the place, but then I walked right out.
I'm glad you have a new appreciation for your job.
Yeah,
I do.
that's
and, I
good.
don't think I've ever thanked you properly for helping me get it. Well, thank you. You're a good friend, and you changed my life.
Hey, now that you're making some real money, maybe you could take your friend out for a nice thank you dinner.
And you probably have to invite your other friend because she overheard you talking about it and it would be awkward to exclude her.
Okay.
How about now?
All right.
Okay, we're going.
Don't forget your wallet.
This is it. Roles have changed. Now Penny paying for everyone.
Greetings from planet Earth.
It streams HD video straight to your phone while it's flying.
Nice.
I love drones. I think they are cool. You can get a cool
About now, are you all
shots.
packed?
Yeah, I just need to throw in a few last-minute things. You know, makeup, underwear, clothes.
Everything.
If your bathroom floor counts as a carry-on, you're packed.
Leonard, have you ever given a high school commencement speech before?
Nope, it's pretty exciting.
But at the end of the ceremony, all the students throw those pointy hats in the air. It's all pomp and circumstance until someone loses an eye.
I'll take my chances.
Fine. I wonder if they make I told you so cards in Braille.
Look, the problem with commencement speeches is that they're boring. Ooh, do you own a t-shirt cannon?
Why would he own a t-shirt cannon?
I don't know. Why do I own one?
I think it's really nice that you're sharing this experience with Penny.
I thought it'd be fun to show her my old stomping grounds. I even know the exact spot where they used to stomp me.
Now you get to go back as a successful scientist.
With a beautiful girl on your arm.
And a pointy hat sticking out of your eyeball.
Sheldon.
How'd you get ready so fast?
Oh, I pack light. Once I got through an entire spring break with nothing but a long t-shirt and a belt.
She had loads of practice.
I've never been to New Jersey before.
It gets a bad rap from shows like Jersey Shore and Real Housewives.
So it's not really like that?
No, it's like that.
You think we'll have time to visit your mom while we're there?
Yes. We'll also have time to put my junk in the garlic press, but I'm not doing that either. I just got an alert. Our flight's been canceled.
What?
Aww.
It's like there's a big storm all up the East Coast.
Well, can we get on another airline? So that's it? We're not going?
Guess not.
Well, that sucks.
Worked hard on that speech, too.
You could tell it to me.
Oh, thank you. I'm okay.
I could pretend I'm a high school cheerleader who can't control herself around esteemed alumni.
Oh, that's sad. He was
The
prepared.
Wi-Fi extender is on, the camera's on, they're both on the same network.
All I see is a black screen and my own reflection. I look sad.
Maybe we should recalibrate it.
All right.
Step 1, rapidly flip the calibration switch from the fully up to the fully down positions for at least 10 times.
It actually says at least.
Yeah.
Why would they say at least? Is it 10 toggles? Is it 100 toggles? Yeah? Is it 1,000 toggles?
At least 10,
Is it
just do
10,000
10,
toggles?
Sheldon.
100,000 toggles?
10. Enough.
You see where I'm going with this.
Just flip the switch until the lights on the drone change to solid yellow.
Initiating calibration sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ooh, nice.
Well, I suppose 10 is technically at least 10. But they're still getting at least one angry letter.
Be careful, because it can cut
Horizontally
your
on
face
its
if it's
center
gonna start.
axis.
Initiating rotation sequence. Don't look at me, initiate.
Yeah, I hate
What does
this
that yellow
part
mean?
when you have to rotate the
calibration
drone. It's like,
failed.
oh my god,
Start
it's so
very
complicated.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. It's a good thing I didn't send that letter.
Hello, Daddy. What's up?
Not much. Just wanted to see how my son's doing.
Very well, thank you.
Are you still dating that dermatologist?
If you could feel how soft my skin is, you wouldn't have to ask.
Oh, and there's something else I wanted to ask you. Why did you spend a month's rent on a toy helicopter?
Oh, you're where that bill goes.
I'm tired of indulging your foolish lifestyle. It's time you learned responsibility, and the only way to teach you that is to cut off your allowance.
No,
Oh,
Daddy,
no.
no. There are lots of other ways to teach me responsibility. I know. You can give me an egg and make me take care of it for a week.
My mind is made up. Starting now, you're on your own.
But, Daddy, I miss my family so much. And with you and Mummy getting a divorce, I feel sad and empty. While I can't hug you every day, flying that helicopter really
I'm
makes...
cutting you off.
Just to be clear, financially or mid-sentence?
This is it, Raj.
Red and yellow.
Yeah, we did it! And if it's this much fun to rotate, imagine when we fly it.
Okay, now all I have to do is rotate it vertically until the lights turn off.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's so
My time's over.
annoying.
won't that void the warranty?
Sheldon, I have a master's degree in engineering. I wipe my bottom with warranties.
Are you?
Except for AppleCare, that pays for itself in the long run.
Hi.
Hey, where'd you go?
I got you a little something to cheer you up.
Really? Sex last night, pancakes this morning, am I dying? Cap and gown? Why do I need a cap and gown?
Because you are giving your commencement speech.
What are you talking about?
I called your old high school and convinced them to let you give your speech over Skype.
Aw, Skype. Whoa.
Amazing, and you gave me the robes to give it in. Thank you.
Yeah, now about those, they came from a costume shop and all they had left was sexy graduate, so they... This might be a little short.
Short and sexy, that's my wheelhouse.
That's it. It's over.
Oh boy, that's a lot of pieces.
You know what they all do, right?
Yes, of course.
He's got master's
What about this?
degree.
How familiar are you with miniaturized integrated logic circuits?
Not very.
That right there is a miniaturized integrated office.
So, can you get it working?
I'm an MIT-trained engineer. I built components for the
You just
space
broke
station.
it. Admit
I
it.
thought the zero-gravity toilet didn't work.
It worked fine. It just wasn't designed for Russian cosmonauts and their potato-based diet.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hello.
I have to return the helicopter. My father. What did you do?
Wait, don't worry. He went to MIT. He can solve any problem as long as it doesn't originate in a Russian man's colon.
That's it. You won't even be able to return
You
it.
have to put this back together right now so I can return it.
You can't return it. Howard wiped his bottom with the warranty. What?
Raj, you
Metaphorically.
screwed. That's it.
But he was in the
I'm
bathroom
sorry.
for a while.
My father cut me off. I have to get my money back for this.
Calm down.
Okay, it's time for me to step up and take responsibility for my life. Hello, Mommy.
Hello, Rajesh. What a nice surprise.
Been thinking
Complain
about
to
you.
your mama.
How are you doing? Are you happy, Mommy?
Such a sweet boy for asking. Can't believe you come from the poison seed of your father.
Anyway, speaking of Daddy, I had a very strange conversation with him. He said he couldn't afford to send me money anymore because of his active social life.
What does that mean? Active social life. Rajesh, is your father seeing someone?
All I know, Mommy, is that he's a single, wealthy doctor. And now, for some reason, there's no money for your little boy.
Well, however much money your father was giving you, I'll give you more.
Thank you, Mommy. I love you. Helicopters for everybody.
Oh, Raj.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Just let me see.
Oh my
You
god.
know you're supposed to wear clothes underneath a graduation gown.
A, surprise you know that. B, I wanted to look like a sexy graduate for you.
Well, you do.
Oh, thank
This
you.
You're gonna be on Skype. They're not gonna see your legs.
Well, I'm gonna
This
go
is
put on some
something
pants
else.
just in case. But I have to say, this is very freeing.
It's the whole new world.
Done and done.
This is unbelievable.
I think I've narrowed it down to a faulty pin on the onboard communication chip.
Very impressive. You know, when you're done with that, can you look at this? It doesn't make smoke anymore.
One toy at a time.
I hear locomotive smoke is the second leading cause of death among train aficionados.
What's the first one?
Suicide.
Oh dear.
Obesity.
I had the tool you wanted.
Thank you.
You guys don't have to go to the trouble. I'm back in the money now. I can just buy another helicopter.
It's not about the money. It's about solving a problem. That's why I became an engineer.
Oh, look at you, a little engineer that could.
Why don't you just call tech support?
How dare you?
And now for our commencement address, one of our most distinguished alumni, noted Caltech physicist, Dr. Leonard Hofstadter.
Aww.
Members of the faculty, students, I'm excited to speak to you today. I can't help but remember the last time I was in this auditorium. Two guys from the lacrosse team played keep away with my asthma inhaler. I'd also like to take a moment to thank my beautiful fiance for helping to make this speech possible, even though weather nearly prevented it.
Oh, hello. I didn't know he was gonna point it at me, so don't do drugs and stay in school.
They're graduating.
Okay, bye.
All right, the power supply is reconnected. I think we're back in business. Let's just run a few tests before we take it outside. Sheldon, we got Wi-Fi. Check.
4 hours of our lives gone? Check.
All right, all
Is
systems
it gonna
go.
work?
In
Is
5,
it not gonna work? I don't think
3,
it will work.
2, 1.
Predictable.
That's what my train used to do.
Ready to call tech support?
Give me the number. Wind up talking to some foreign guy who's reading from the same manual I have.
What?
It's my father, you jerks.
Oh my god, that's a Howard call, Raj.
Hello, Daddy.
Oh
What
my
did you say to your mother?
god.
Nothing. I was just
Oh,
calling
God.
to check in, make sure she's doing okay.
Well, after talking to you, she seems to think I'm some sort of playboy.
Really? I don't know where she'd get an idea like that. You know, Mummy and her crazy imagination. I'm so lucky I take after you. You think you take after
He's
me?
playing both of them.
Well, I try to. I certainly wouldn't be a scientist if you hadn't been my role model. Who wants to go to Vegas in a real helicopter?
And that is why knowledge is the best and safest treasure. Wow, I'm boring myself. Sorry, I can't see any of your faces right now, but I bet they look like this. You know, I wrote an entire speech to say how high school prepares you and what a wonderful place it is, but I hated it. Maybe high school's great if you look like this. I didn't even feel like I existed at that school. And now that I think about it, I bet a lot of you feel the same way. So this is for the invisible kids. Maybe you never fit in, or maybe you're the smallest kid in the school, or the heaviest, or the weirdest. Maybe you're graduating and you still haven't had your first kiss. By the way, 19. And Geraldine, Coco, wherever you are, thank you. Guess what? That's okay. Well, all the popular kids are off doing whatever. I don't know what they were doing because I was never there.
I'll play later.
While you're spending all this time on your own, building computers, what you're really doing is becoming interesting. And when people finally do notice you, they're gonna find someone a lot cooler than they thought. And for those of you who were popular in high school, it's over, sorry. Congratulations.
Well done.
All our technicians are busy helping other customers. Please stay on the line, and someone will be with you shortly.
I wish they put better music while you're waiting in the line. Not this boring melody that makes you fall asleep.
I just listen to that noise. Hang on, it's working. I did it. Why do you do
What?
that? No idea, but I did it.
You shouldn't be flying it inside.
I'm not flying it.
Then who is?
I don't know. Must be getting a Wi-Fi signal from somewhere else.
Oh no.
Initiate landing sequence. Initiate landing sequence.
Export, can I help you?
Yes, it's a robot uprising. Call the police.
Who was doing that?
So you really think they liked it?
Oh, sweetie, it was the best speech
Don't worry, everyone in here is safe.
So what do we have today? Raj and Leonard try to work on the thing to send to space, so maybe some sort of a life form gonna see it and read or feel the message. And of course they're like, okay, we're gonna do it without you because you bossy all the time. But well, they couldn't really do much without their help, so at the end they asked their help, and I think it's not bad. I know you shouldn't be bossy, you know, just handle yourself, but if you know that these people can actually do help you, and especially if it's your friend, so just manage. Just say the truth, sort everything so we can all work together, you know? And then another thing about Penny's acting career. See, that's what I thought. She could go on the audition. It's not like she getting the part yet, but as we saw, she went to the audition and she realized like, oh my god, what the hell is going on here? Like, I was miserable all the time during the all auditions, not getting it. And now I have an amazing career. So my point was like, she's supposed to figure out on her own. Like, you know, it's just gonna hit in her head like, oh my god, what am I actually doing? Like, I have amazing life right now. I don't want to do this, or maybe I want to do this. I don't know, but she should have done it on her own, and she did, which is really nice. And then in the second episode, Leonard giving the graduation speech, which was pretty nice. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you were cool or not cool, weird, not weird at school, it doesn't matter. I hated my school, I wasn't the popular, I don't care. It's been so many years ago, I don't care whether popular kids who bullied, not bullied, whatever. It's like, bless you, I hope you're having a good life. That's all I can say. And oh my god, with this drone thing, I wish they showed who was flying it. That would be hilarious if it was someone, you know, from a different country or something, just doing it for fun. And at the end, Sheldon was like, yeah, we're all safe here. And then Penny and Leonard just under attack in the corridor. You could have helped, Sheldon. You could. So yeah, this is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share it with your friends. And don't forget to stay kind to everyone and spread love. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!